People during this pandemic have been struggling in relationships. Portia and I happen to spend a lot of time with each other and together, so we really didn't see a big difference, but I think for some people it was a struggle to all of a sudden spend a lot of time. What do you say to those people?
I can completely imagine that. I think it's been such a challenge for so many of us. And the biggest thing is I think we need to reset expectations and boundaries. So in every relationship, we have the opportunity to set the level of joy we expect and the level of pain we'll accept. And we have to understand that people adapt differently to pressure and pain. And so being patient and allowing your partner to show you what they need and share what they need is so important.
Yeah. Tell everybody why a monk mindset is beneficial to your life.
So I didn't know this when I lived as a monk, but then I later discovered that research shows that monks have the happiest brains on the planet. So this is how I like to think about it. If I wanted to learn how to play basketball, I'd go to LeBron James. Or if I wanted to know how to perform, I'd come to Beyonce. You'd want to go to someone who's exceptionally talented and gifted. Now, if you wanted a happy mind, and I'm guessing we all want happy minds, I want a happy mind, you want to go to monks because they've dedicated their life to that. So studies show that monks have the highest form of gamma waves when they scan their brain, which is associated with happiness, attention, and learning. And so if you want to be happy, why not go to the people with the happiest brains and minds on the planet? I don't believe you have to live like a monk to learn to think like a monk. We can practice the principles that people are practicing in the other world in our day-to-day right now. Because one of the biggest challenges we have is often our identity is wrapped up in what we think others think about us. So it's not even what they actually think or what we think about ourselves. We always ask people questions like, how do you think I look in this? Or what do you think I should do? And the real question that we should ask ourselves is, well, how do I feel I look in this? And what do I think I should do? And that's how we learn to develop trust and really understand our own intuition. And so that's what thinking like a monk is all about. It's learning to understand yourself, have that self-awareness, and trust your own intuition.
Yes.
How do I cope with the constant pressure from social media and society to always stay positive, have the perfect body, have the perfect marriage, and stay hustling? It feels impossible and overwhelming.
Yeah, that's such a great question. Thank you so much for asking that. And one of the first things is our relationship with social media. This is going to sound really tough, but I want you to try it out. Please don't look at your phone first thing in the morning. It will change your life. Studies show that 80% of us look at our phones first thing in the morning before we see our partners, before we see our kids. And if we change that habit to wake up to something that inspires us, it could be your favorite quote, your favorite song, it could be a work of art that you love, a picture of your family. If you wake up and you feel inspired, that's going to change everything. Try it out for a week and let me know what happens.
I'm a mom of 6-year-old twins. I'm incredibly burnt out with the day-to-day tasks of caring for them and also, of course, everyday stressors. How do I pull myself out from the burnout and begin to find myself again and find purpose again?
So it sounds like you already have enough on your plate, so I don't want to add anything. But the one thing I'd love for you to do is find 2 to 3 minutes a day to ask yourself this one question. What's the one thing I can do today to make today a great day? If I feel like so many of us are trying to be the perfect parent, the perfect partner, the perfect person in the middle of a pandemic, being perfect is impossible as it is, but trying to do it right now, let go of that judgment, be compassionate with yourself.